It's a beautiful Monday morning. We finally had some decent weather. Hi, Pipsqueak. How you doing? And with it being so nice, we want to get some projects done. But we're also in the middle of other things that we're trying to do. So we got to take advantage of the little bit of time that we have to get these things done.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, still can't believe you love me.
What a beautiful roosters! We've got a few of these guys we're going to get rid of because I don't need more than maybe 2 with this group of hens. Ah, honeys. But they are big boys and they make some good dinner. Little Pipsqueak! You are so cute! You little thing. So, we are going to take these tarps that are like the billboard vinyls, and we're going to get rid of at least one of them, probably the one over there on the hay. I've been a little disappointed in them, but I don't know that it's necessarily the coverings fault. It could be where we have the hay, I don't know, but they tend to leak a little bit and then we end up getting mold in our hay. So, we've got to get this area cleaned up because as soon as we can, we're going to start building our lean-to in this area so that we have covered hay for the winter. Huh, Sam? Mm-hmm. It's going to be awesome. Covered hay and covered wood. Right here is where we had our wood pile, this first tarp, and then what we have left of our winter hay is over here. So we are going to work on getting some of this cleaned up. Okay, we're going to get started. So we have a couple of chickens that are young and they haven't learned how to lay in the nest yet. And so we have egg there, and we've got eggs here. Okay, Maren, will you grab those eggs? And so we are down to just the last few bales of hay. So if you guys know, if you'll comment below if just putting a tarp over the top to keep the top from having snow sit on it and leaving some of the sides open, you feel that would be okay. What has been your experience if you're in a snowy area and covering your hay if it's out in the open? I'd be interested in knowing because we're struggling with so much lost hay because of mold, and I'm not sure if it's because we're covering it all the way and there's a little bit of moisture getting in, or if we need, yeah. Anyway, if you'll let me know in the comments, that'd be great. All right, we're out here at the greenhouse. We have put the panels back in and got it all enclosed. Today we're going to work on caulking and getting it weatherproofed. Mostly it's not to necessarily keep rain out or anything. It actually does that pretty good already. It's to keep the panels from blowing out when we have some really tough winds. So we are going to show you how we do that and get started. So what we have here is the top part of this door. And the way they did these doors, these panels are barely being held in. And so we're going to take the caulk and we're going to go up along the top and the side all the way around with a bead on this side, and then we'll shut the door. We'll do a bead on the other side as well. It is the first day of spring. Yes, March 19th. I think the years that it's a leap year is when it ends up being on the 19th. I'm just happy it's here. So I did want to do just a brief look at my front garden, because with springtime coming on, that's where I get the most excited, is with my decorative plants. And then I'll also take you to the back and I'll show you my garlic plants. I'm loving it. It's so great to see all this growth happening with it being spring. The sun's out. This is the best weather that we've had in for a long time, and we're thrilled. So this last fall, last summer even, I was able to get some tubers. It's hard for me to see because the sun's so bright, but you can see my irises coming up over in here. I've got weeds. I've got some weeds going on, but I also have, let me see if I can find some. Oh, there's some more of my irises right in there. I planted these little rose bushes last year because I asked my little kids to get me some of these little rose bushes for Mother's Day. And they're mini roses, and they've got all sorts of new growth on them. My sister-in-law gave me these mums, and I'm seeing new growth on the mums. I'm really excited about that. And then right in here, I think I've got some sunflowers. Oh, actually, most of those look like weeds, but I do have sunflowers coming up too. Oh, right in here. There's a whole bunch of sunflowers coming up in there. Don't know if we can focus on that real good or not. Another mini rose bush. And more weeds. So I'll have to go through and get some of these weeds. But my strawberry patch is starting to grow. So I've got lots of strawberries in the strawberry patch. And then all these bachelor buttons. So I love bachelor buttons. Bachelor buttons, their flowers are edible. And they're pretty. And the bees and the pollinators love them. But the seeds go everywhere. And they grow really easy everywhere. So when these get a little taller, we'll pull them out. But this is my bachelor button bed right here. And this is where I like them to be. And they are starting to come up in here as well. So I love seeing that. Okay, last fall I planted garlic out here in the Susie garden. And the other day we were out looking and we have garlic sprouts coming up. So exciting. They're all over the bed. You can't see all of them, and I gotta lower some of these lumps of stuff. My daughter dumped those on there. She didn't realize I'd planted stuff in here. So some of the garlic's in deep. Might not be a problem, but we do have some up already, and that's very exciting also. And back here in my shade garden, I have hostas planted in here, but every time my hostas would come up, the chickens would eat them, and so I planted some more irises back here, and you can see the new shoots on this iris coming up. We'll keep a watch out. I'm hoping that maybe my hostas will come back. I've got a daylily in here, and we need to get in on the dailies here and in the front garden, because I do have some shoots coming up here, it looks like, and pull all the old stuff out to allow the new stuff to really take hold. Yep. So yeah, that's all new coming up. It's a little yellow probably because there's not much sunshine. And then we've got something right here, and I'm hoping maybe that's one of my hostas, though I'm thinking that might be a daylily. Anyway, might need to get some water. Yeah, it's damp in the soil. Anyway, so another garden of pretty things. So it's pretty bright out in the back where it is a beautiful spring day. So this is what's going on right now. We're getting ready to plant. I'm working on getting that caulking done on the greenhouse. It's not urgent, but it's going to help with the winds. But the winds, they come and go, so hopefully it won't be too big of a deal. I'm excited to get my tomatoes planted. I'm going to be planting peppers this week. We'll get some of that on the next video. We're also working on, we're starting to breed our second round of goats so that we can have some babies in the fall, and that way we can take our milk production year-round so that I'm not out of goat milk. So right now we aren't milking any goats, and it's driving me nuts. And my husband's really missing goat yogurt because it really helps him to be more regular. It helps me be more regular. If I can get my son to eat it, that's going to help him a lot. But I can't drink dairy. I've been buying store-bought milk, and I don't drink it, but I did have a cup of it the other day with some cereal. I thought, oh, that won't be too big of a deal, and it was, because then I also had a whole bunch of ice cream like the next day, and when that happens, I end up with lots of inflammation in my sinuses, and I have a hard time breathing at night. So I'm looking forward to having my goat milk back and being able to have that available again. So we will be breeding some more does. I think one of our does, if she was pregnant, she must have miscarried pretty early on for our spring kidding, because she does not look pregnant at all, and she's supposed to be due like the 13th of April, and I just don't think she's pregnant. She's not showing at all. So we will try again in the fall, and it may be that she's just not one that gets pregnant. Can happen. She's awfully cute. She has blue eyes, and so I'm really actually hoping that we can get her bred and have her carry babies full term, and it's just such a blessing to have baby goats. We are getting ready to get this lean-to up, and so that's why we're moving that hay, as I said in the video earlier, and I'm really excited about that, because we are losing so much hay to mold and damp and whatever, and I got thinking about it this year, and I'm thinking potentially part of the problem is that we're covering the hay so much that the moisture is staying inside and not being able to evaporate off. My husband's all, how come Robert can have his great big giant hay bales out and they never go bad? And it's like, well, because he's feeding them to the cows so fast that there's not any time for them to go bad. So we're not doing that as much. And anyway, so we will be we're running low on our feed, and so we'll be getting more feed here at the end of the week. We'll probably take you for a ride on that. Actually, I won't be, because I'll be at work, so my husband will be doing that, so there probably won't be any video on that. But anyway, it's one of those things that has to be done, and if I do get to go, if we do it Friday night, then no, we won't do it Friday night. So one thing about small town living is that if you need to take something to the dump, it's only on Saturday that you can go, unless it's summertime, and then they open it up on Thursday. So we got to get the stuff off of our trailer before we can pick up feed. Anyway, so that's where we're at. That's our projects, and we got things coming up, and we'll take you along for that ride. Thanks for watching.